Good morning. Welcome to Coffee and Tarot Time. Hold on, let me fix my little thingamajiggy over here. Welcome to Wednesday, right? Today's Wednesday, isn't it? Yeah. Um Happy Wednesday. Don't forget, tomorrow night, May 1st, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right on this channel. I have a podcast duet thing I'm doing. It should be very entertaining, very telling. We're going to dive into certain things with the tarot. I will be drawing cards too. But if you have about 30 minutes and you want to listen, I suggest you tune in and get a better understanding of what's going on in the psychic world. With that said, too, I have, the tarot bridge is founded by women. We're only one of four other psychic networks out there that was totally founded with just women. And we know women. I know women. I am one. We know women and we know what you guys want. And I do have men who come. We welcome you too. But we are hoping once we get into the app that we can make this a woman's functioning group, because sometimes you need help with a little bit of everything, not just spiritual. Sometimes you need help financial, sometimes you need help with nutrition. And my goal with the Tarot Bridge is to make it into a full functioning woman's site where you could go and get your questions answered by a live person. I use AI features and I search just like the rest of you, but sometimes it's nice to get someone who's kind of walked the walk. I want to go to the gal who's learned how to conquer, her bad eating habits and now has, lost the weight. And I want to talk to that person. I don't want to just read it. It's so generic to read it. I want to go to the person who was an overspender and learned how to budget and kind of get herself out of a hole. Those are the people I want to talk to. you know I want to be able to go to a tarot card reader and know that no clock is ticking and I got to pay all this money to get my question answered, and they answer it they don't even answer the question. um so that's what my goal is, and we'll talk more about that tomorrow night. But I wanted to do a quick daily read for you guys. So the Seven of Pentacles came out, and what I did was, this is Barbara Moore deck. See, this is Barbara Moore, and I clarified it with these two. We'll turn them over at the end. So, Seven of Pentacles, I always tell the story because I have stories for all my cards. So, seven is the number of creation. Okay. It took God 7 days to create the earth, but on the seventh day he rests, but total 7 days. That's where we get, I think, the week from. Okay. So, the Seven of Pentacles says you're in the motion of creation. So for a lot of you, you're creating, but you have to be patient. Okay. Because this guy here went to bed one night, he had one pentacle. When he woke up the next morning, he had seven. He's like, wow. It's like he wakes up, oh, my stocks are doing really well. I'm going to sell them all, only to find out they tripled over the next 3 days. So when you see the Seven of Pentacles, it tells you to have patience. If you wait, this thunderous voice, yes, a thunderous voice said, just have patience. And you're like, well, why should I? Because I only had one pentacle. Now I have seven. It's just a metaphor. Um, I have seven now. That's still good. Like, why can't I cash all those pentacles in? And you're like, no, 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 wait, because then tomorrow you might have 14. But in the interim of building all these pentacles, and again, it's a metaphor. Okay. What's that saying? It's a metaphor, like men are not blinded by my beauty. They get their sight back in a few days. I heard that joke once. So it tells you that in the interim of building these pentacles, what you're doing is you're learning too. So you're not only building maybe financial wealth, but you're building knowledge. You're building just empathy. You're building everything, character, integrity. You're building all these things besides just building what's in front of you. You see all these pentacles and you're going, hey, that's a quick fix. Those stocks are going. No, in the interim, you're building other stuff. So we want to elaborate on this card and we want to ask. So now I drew these two, and these are Robin Wood. Ooh. Oh, so Death card is a card of Scorpio. And Scorpio may resonate with you. Maybe Scorpio season resonates with you. But the Death card talks about transformation. It doesn't mean something goes away. It means something improves itself. Okay. Could be anything, job, whatever, whatever needs improvement. There's always room for improvement in every area in our life. That's why we grow every day. You don't want to ever stop growing. You can never get to a point in life and say, okay, this is it. Everything's perfect. I'm just going to be, I am what I am. You don't want to do that. You want to continually grow. And that's what the death card tells us. It tells us that you have this ability to grow. And if you have patience, you're going to get there. Now, the Three of Wands tells us, guess what? You don't have to do anything. It's coming to you. You know why? Have patience, because if you don't, this dude falls right in the water. He's right at the edge. He's teetering, toes are over the cliff. He's like, well, maybe if I swim out to those boats, I can make it happen quicker. No, you'll be not swimming to anything. You have to wait. Okay. Don't ever pull that trigger too soon. You have to wait. So the Three of Wands tells us there's stuff going on behind the scenes you don't see. Guess what? You don't have privilege to everything. Guess what? Me as a reader, too, I don't have privilege to everything. Not everything is for our eyes to see. Remember that. Okay. So when we look at the Three of Wands, we say to ourselves, um, we can see stuff is coming to us. It's taking a while. We need to invoke um, the Seven of Pentacles, because we know with patience will bring us massive transformation in a good way. And when we look at the Three of Wands, we have to look at the pole behind it. Notice the two poles in front of him have no greenery on it. Nothing's growing. But behind him, everything is growing. So they're saying to you, behind you, which you don't see, there's stuff happening, there's stuff growing. So we're in a world of instant gratification. I want mine now, I want it now. But sometimes we have to learn how to take a deep breath, and we have to learn how to invoke patience. I tell myself that every day. I look in the mirror and say, patience. I'm no different than the rest of you. Um, I always say to myself, take a page from your own book, girl. So I like this reading for everyone. I think that if you're doing something, if you're waiting for something, if you're building something, if you're, wanting something to improve, the cards tell us, yes, it will improve. It's happening, but the universe is like, you're on my time schedule, chickadee. You're on mine. So I like this. So I think it's a good read for today. Again, I'll be back tomorrow morning, but let me just, if you want to sign up for my live, if you go to my homepage, find my little live link, it's up there somewhere. If you click on it, you can register and it'll send you a notification, because I know a lot of people say, well, I wasn't notified. So if you do that, it will send you a notification. And it should be interesting tomorrow night, and it should be fun. You never know what's going to come out of my mouth. And Adam will be co-hosting with me. Adam is our kind of our IT advertising person. He's our voiceover. Yes, that is the voice you hear. He is our voiceover. So come and meet our voiceover man. Maybe he'll do his Tower Bridge voice for us and sign up. So I hope to see all of you there. All right, everyone. This is Coffee and Tarot time. I am the Queen of Wands. Everybody, have a great day.